Talking specifically about your drains. We're talking about Professor Amos has been here for 2 decades, bringing you some of the most amazing products that really make your life run that much smoother. I'm telling you, this next product, if you haven't already gotten it home, you need to, because it is a drain maintenance system. Now, you've been caught in those situations. We all have, where we're like, oh my gosh, what is going on with my drains? They are backing up, they're doing weird things, it stinks, it's smelly. Well, if you have this product, which you use on a regular basis, I'm telling you this will solve that problem for you. Of course, what we're talking about is the Fast. I'm gonna read it off this because it's called SuperFast. I almost said just fast, but this is SuperFast Max. It's a concentrate and it's a drain powder. I'm gonna walk on over to my man. Here he is. This is the guy. Here he is. Look at us, we match so nicely. Oh, can you step up in front? Get over here.
Okay,
get up in here, get in there.
Me first, here we go.
Because you're matching my Bills gear. Look at this, okay, now we can dance.
Very nice.
All right, ready? Okay, so the reason why we dance when we have A3 on, Amos the Third,
yes.
Of course, son of Professor Amos.
That's me.
The reason why we dance is because we're so happy.
That's right.
These are products that really just make it
Get the job
easier.
done. Effective,
Yes.
Economical.
Oh my gosh, all the things.
Make so many applications.
And you're not using any of those chemicals, all the things that really just make you scared.
That's
that
right.
It's in your home,
That's
that you're
right.
using it on a daily basis. You don't worry about that with Professor Amos.
Yep, we love it. No acid, no ammonia, no animal fats. This is a proprietary formula that opens the drain line and it cleans that drain line.
Yeah,
I got so much to show you.
So much to show us. Okay, I'm gonna step back behind here again while we walk over to these drain demos. I did want to say really quickly, because Kyle just kind of spoke this in my ear, while you're doing that, how many have we sold of this specific product? It's amazing. 12.8 million
That's
of
a
this
lot.
drain cleaner in the past. How many years? 15.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
My goodness. SuperFast Max is industry leading when it comes to opening your drain lines, but it's not a drain opener, it's a drain cleaner, just like I just told you.
Yep.
It'll open that drain line and it'll clean the drain line, squeaky clean, where there's nothing sticky or oily left behind to attract a new clog. Now this concentrated powder has an accelerated formula. That means it works on contact to break down the grease and oil. Now what this is designed to do, Emily, listen to this. SuperFast Max turns your hair into foam. It turns your food into foam. It breaks down all the dirt, grease, and oil in the drain line. It turns it all into foam.
Are you talking to me specifically? Because, man, the hair, I tell you.
Turns it into foam. This is innovative cleaning technology.
It's amazing.
Now, all you do is you let that break down for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Then you'll run hot water for 5 minutes. The drain line comes back. Squeeze.
And it's just that
clean.
easy.
It's just that easy.
God,
Yeah.
It's just that easy. Okay, wait, really quickly. The reason why we're offering this configuration and this amazing pricing, of course, if you have been watching us, then you know. But if you're brand new to HSN, Professor Amos is celebrating a 20-year anniversary with us.
20 years.
So you have been offering for the past month or so some amazing deals on some of your most popular products.
That's right.
Now, what you're showing here is not Professor Amos.
This one's not. I was just going to give you a comparison.
Yeah.
I want to paint the perfect picture, though. Okay.
Yeah.
When you get a clog at home, usually you're in a panic state of mind. You're panicking. You'll do anything. You'll pick up a product like this from the store. Products like these are highly corrosive. They do. Products like these do contain acid or ammonia or animal fats. They tell you to pour half that bottle down the drain. I'm going to pour just about as much as I can fit here.
But this isn't good for your drainage systems.
My goodness,
Oh
my
my
goodness.
gosh.
Look at what's happening. 90% of the chemicals trickle, they ooze, it all creeps and it gets past the clog. And I want you to see down here, because it all gets right past the clog and it all ends up at this curve unit here. You see, this curve unit is designed to hold fluids to keep odors from coming back up and permeating through your house. The chemicals are sitting there building heats of up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit.
And that's what you're getting.
Yeah.
It comes back into your system.
Yes.
Oh, gosh,
yes.
no.
And that'll crack your drain lines as well.
Oh, great.
Because it gets so hot. I want to give that about a minute and come back. Let's see if anything happens.
Let's see if anything happens. Okay.
Let's come on over to test tube number 3 and try it all over again. This time I want to do it a little different.
Just to remind you what this does. This is Professor Amos, and again, we're talking about their SuperFast Max concentrated drain cleaners.
Yes.
Look at that.
So SuperFast Max is designed to break down last week's food, last month's food, or even last year's food. It's hardened.
gosh.
And look at the bugs in it. You see the bug matter? There's hair in there. There's oil byproduct in there. SuperFast breaks down last year's food. It's hardened and solidifies. It turns it into foam.
Oh my gosh.
It's all about working smarter.
Right.
My dad taught me, my dad's Professor Amos, he said, son, above all things, get understanding, work smarter, not harder. Let the product do the work.
Absolutely.
I'm
Here's
gonna
your
tell you
demo. This really shows it. Everything we dump down our drains, which is actually not very responsible, but it happens.
And this is what's happening in your homes today. You're pouring things down the drain line at a hot temperature or a room temperature, but those materials come in contact with a cool or a cold pipe, and it all hardens and it solidifies on you right away. Now you need something like our SuperFast Max, something that's going to break it down without creating the heat index, because we don't want heat in the drain line.
No.
We don't want it to crack.
Oh, especially if you are in a certain part of the country that gets really, really cold versus really, really hot. That is a recipe for disaster.
Boom. You took the words out of my mouth.
Yes, I used to live in Buffalo.
That's how you get the crack.
Buffalo Bills, go Bills.
Go Bills.
Don't do this to yourself where you're putting a product like that in your drains. Oh, really quickly, just as like a little bit of background for you, if you're talking about value, because today we were able to offer you this amazing sale price. Of course, it will not last. We just want to let you know this is an amazing deal price because we're celebrating an amazing anniversary for Professor Amos, but it's also a Labor Day deal. We're able to offer you $37.99 for what is typically offered at $46 for the bottle. Now, what do you get in that bottle? 36 applications. That's a lot.
That's 36 times you can open the drain line. That's 36 times you can clean that drain line. Did you see how it was just cleaning the walls of that drain line?
Right.
It does that so that there's nothing sticky, there's nothing oily left behind to attract a new clog. And it eliminates all the drain gas and drain odors. We love that. So you let that break down for about 10 minutes, and then you just come back and you're gonna run hot water. And when you run hot water, everything passes right through the drain line. So I wanna explain what's happened here. Everything's been suspended free from the inside of the drain line. It's all been broken down.
Flowing freely.
Now,
It's a beautiful thing.
You run that hot water, I'm telling you what, look at how squeaky clean. My goodness, it's so squeaky clean.
And if you're just joining us and you're just like, what did I miss? Well, you missed a really fast-acting drain cleaner. This was full of matter, right?
Yes.
The demos are mind-blowing because of how quickly it works. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, okay, does other products on the market work like this? No, it's very specific to Professor Amos.
Yes.
It's been around for many decades, and being able to say that people love this product, what we sold just in this presentation alone speaks volumes.
Okay.
Kyle was just in my ear and he's like, thousands have already sold in this presentation alone.
This is good. This is,
And
I mean.
this is a big bottle. This isn't even the size that we normally offer.
That's
this
right.
is like 50% more and you're getting it for the sale price. So that being said, if you're brand new to HSN and you've never tried Professor Amos before, this is your opportunity. Labor Day weekend, we're offering all these sales for 5 solid days. This is gonna be the one you wanna grab because again, we don't always offer amazing deals like this on a product that people are gonna buy anyway.
Yes.
Professor Amos is one of those.
Yes.
It's literally a crowd favorite. And if you haven't seen it work, we're gonna show you even more demonstrations because this is what's changed my mind.
This right here, you gotta know what this is. This is known as the dirtiest place in your whole house.
Ugh.
This is the inside of the drain line of the kitchen sink. And there's over 500,000 particles of bacteria per square inch in the drain line of the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
You gotta eliminate that because it's a food source for bugs and critters.
Oh, gross.
When you're turning the lights out at nighttime and things, you know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't like
Your
it.
face said it all. Your face said it all. I saw it.
So if you have a problem like that, you're like, where are these little flies coming from?
Right.
Where are those little cockroaches coming from? What are they living on? They're living in your drains.
They're living in the greases and oils. Did you know that one of those little roaches down there can feed on the little oils on the drain lines, and they can multiply on that?
God.
Just on the oil
That's a
alone, not the
nightmare.
food, just on the oil alone.
Oh, look how quickly this is working.
This represents last week's food, last month's food, even last year's food. It's hardened and solidified. SuperFast Max is going to break it down into foam. Anything that's
incredible.
a food source for the bugs, any oil by matter in there, it's going to break it down into foam.
Incredible.
Just like you see right there. Now I want to talk about the culprit, if you will.
Sure.
Okay. Take a good look down the inside of your shower drain. You'll see there's a nest of hair down there.
Oh, God.
There's a nest of hair in there.
You're speaking to my shame.
The,
This is like, I have so much hair. I have 2 kids, lots of hair, and my husband, and then dogs that I wash in the shower. I'm just saying, it's just what we do. And then look at that adding up over years.
The inside of the drain line's coated with fats, oils, and greases, conditioners, lotions, potions, so it's very sticky, right?
Right, because most soaps are actually made from animal fat.
Yes.
Oh, we don't even realize that. Look at this.
You wash your hair one time, that the hair goes down into the inside of the drain line, clings on. I'm showing you this because I want to show you a time-lapse video. We have one of the only hair dissolving formulas in the country that we know of here at HSN. So if you have pet hair, if you have human hair,
all the hair,
any kind of hair.
With my husband who likes to shave over the sink and just let it go right down the drain, I'm like, babe, come on.
With the soap mixed into it and yes,
all the products. I'm like,
it's not a problem because this proprietary formula breaks it down into foam. Yes, and you could do it 36 times.
36
Happy
times.
dance. Come on.
Okay. See, and that's why we do it, because we're like, okay, these are great deals. You're getting 36 applications. But you know what? When you think about the fact that it's 50% more what you're getting in this bottle. Look at all these applications. This is what this is. We wanted to show you physically what it looks like. A little bit goes a long way.
Yeah. So mix it to a cup of hot water. I've already got it mixed here. I want to do a side-by-side here, and I want to show you there's no job too big or too small when it comes to this proprietary formula.
Look how that's just moving up.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Nothing's happening with the volume. It's just
I want to
it's
tell you
expanding,
why.
actually.
I want to tell you why. Okay, you took the words out of my mouth
How did that
again.
happen?
Okay, so products like these are highly corrosive. So what does that mean? That means when it's corrosive, when you have acid or ammonia, it makes heat. When you have heat, things start to expand. Okay, so the chemicals go down there and get really hot, and then they start to expand, and it starts pushing the matter back up into your sink. It starts pushing it back up into your tub. SuperFast Max, you don't have to worry because it doesn't create the heat. It breaks things down like you see here, and it's you see how it's cleaned the inside of the drain. My goodness!
And it's just it's pulling it down and away, because that's really what happens. And what do you say? You put hot water on top of that to wash it?
You'll
and
put
let it
run
just
it.
go away?
What I recommend is definitely hot water.
Hot water.
To rinse the drain lines clean.
That's awesome, and so easy, because you're not in there. There's no scrubbing necessary. You're not calling an expensive specialist to come fix the problem that could cost you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. This is an easy fix for you because this is continued maintenance, right? We're talking about being able to do something on a regular that keeps you from having those backup problems that you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do now?
That's right. So this is safe for any kind of drain lines. If you're wondering, is it safe? If you have an older home, a newer home, a condo, apartment, if you live upstairs on a second or third story, you can use SuperFast Max on any kind of application. If you have a septic tank at home, it's safe to use in the home with a septic tank. If you have an RV or a boat, it's safe on the black tank, it's safe on the gray tank. You'll love. If you're just tuning in, SuperFast Max is industry leading when it comes to opening the drain lines, but remember, it's not a drain opener, it's a drain cleaner. What that means is, look at that drain line. It opens the drain line and it cleans the drain line. Very important to clean the drain line so there's nothing's sticky or oily left behind. You let that break down for 10 minutes. You run hot water for up to 5 minutes and the drain line's squeaky clean.